Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 8 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below to get in on the action today, as well as becoming a member, guys. And yeah, I also have, if you guys are interested, a 32-man fantasy football league that you guys can join. I posted that link in the community tab. There's so much fun, guys. So if you want to be a part of it, go ahead and hop in there. I'd love to have you guys in there. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Very light slate today. Only 8 matchups. Starting with the Seattle Mariners versus the Detroit Tigers. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -167. Detroit +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.49. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Tigers is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 3.60. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, Seattle beating Detroit yesterday 5-3 on a 3-game winning streak. Detroit back-to-back losses against Seattle. Yeah, sticking with Seattle here. Look good in these 2 games here against Detroit. I'm going to stick with the Mariners on the road in this one. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox opening up as home favorites at -225. The Royals +185 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Mengden with an ERA of 2.08. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, he hasn't really pitched this year. So, looks like he's probably getting his first start on the mound here. And then pitching for the White Sox is Johnny Cueto with an ERA of 2.98. His last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. White Sox, winning 4-2 yesterday. Yeah, Royals couldn't get that cover, unfortunately. And Royals, 2-9 on the road. Not the best road team right now. Not in love with Mengden on the mound. We don't know what he's going to look like. Cueto's been good on the mound, coming off a 7-run game. But prior, he gave up 0 runs and 1 run. I only like the White Sox at home just because I'm unsure about the Royals, the pitching. I feel like it'll be a big bullpen game, to be honest. So I'm going to lean with the White Sox at home. Normally, I don't love them -200 or higher, but I just don't trust the Royals pitcher today. If there were anybody else, I'd probably take Royals. So, I'm going to take the White Sox at home. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the New York Mets. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -140. The Mets +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 2.64. His last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.28. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Yeah, Dodgers getting Kershaw back, so you love to see it. Dodgers getting that +1.5 cover yesterday. You love to see it as the underdog. I'm telling you, when they're underdogs, that +1.5 is just the easiest money of all time. And, yeah, love Clayton on the mound. Dodgers, seriously, they don't lose back-to-backs. They really don't. So they're 14-2 on the road against the Mets. Give me Dodgers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -185. Baltimore +155 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for Baltimore is Kyle Bradish with an ERA of 5.62. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Guardians is Shane Bieber with an ERA of 3.08. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Baltimore coming off a 4-0 win yesterday. You love to see the underdog win from the Orioles. Yeah, we love to see it. Cleveland minus 185, way too expensive. Radish is actually pretty good on the mound. I mean, he's given up, 3 runs. He's got 0 runs. I mean, pretty much average of what most pitchers are doing nowadays. So we're taking Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox opening up as home favorites at minus 155. Texas plus 140 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Rangers is Glenn Otto with an ERA of 4.79. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Rich Hill with an ERA of 4.42. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Yeah, Rangers on a 4-game losing streak. Boston coming off a 6-5 win yesterday against Minnesota. Not really in love with this matchup here. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. I don't know, not really sold on Boston. They're 3-7 in their last 10. They've been struggling. So we'll take Rangers plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 400. Colorado plus 300 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rockies is Chad Kuhl with an ERA of 5.33. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Strider with an ERA of 3.04. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, Braves winning yesterday's matchup 3-2. Another close one. I do love Strider on the mound for the Braves. He's been excellent. Cool, hasn't been the best on the mound. He's given up 16 runs in his last 3 starts, so you don't love that. I'm taking Braves at home. I don't hate the Rockies as a plus 1.5 play at plus 165. Really great plus money on the run line, so I think that's an intriguing play or some alternative plays. But we're taking the Braves at home in this one. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Brewers opening up as road favorites at minus 135. Arizona plus 115 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 3.31. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 2.97. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Brewers coming off a 6-1 win against Pitt. Arizona coming off an 18-2 loss yesterday against Philly. Kind of crazy. I mean, I still would have taken Arizona every time the way they've been. Yeah, 18-2. I mean, I have no idea what happened yesterday to Arizona here, but I'll just mark it off as one of those fluke games that happened, which we see happen at least like once a week from some team that just scores a crazy amount of points. So I'm going to take Arizona plus 1.5 at home. Good underdog value at home here. Arizona 5-1 in their last 6. I mean, they're playing good baseball. I just chalk it up as a fluke game here. I'm taking Arizona plus 1.5. And then the last matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Washington Nationals. Washington opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Oakland plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Washington is Paolo Espino with an ERA of 4.35. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Currently don't know who's pitching for the A's. I'm seeing one player mentioned. It's Ken Waldachuk, who's never pitched before. We'll see how accurate that is. I have no info on him. So we'll see what happens with the pitching for Oakland whenever that gets released. Yeah, Oakland losing 5-1 yesterday. I just don't know how to really gauge this matchup, to be honest. Espino, yeah, he's been okay. He's given up 3 and 4 runs in his last few starts. Even though Oakland's pitching situation doesn't look amazing today, I just don't trust the Nationals, man. Espino's 0-6 on the mound. I'll take a shot with Oakland plus 1.5 on the road here. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.